Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome to Forza Horizon 4. We've got a new car season, finally. We went 2 weeks completely dry, no new cars in the playlist. We did get the Hot Wheels car pack though, so it wasn't that bad. But this week, we got the Shelby 1000. I know nothing about this car. I didn't know it existed until somebody mentioned it on a leaked car list. It was in Forza Horizon 1 apparently, I don't remember it. But then, to be honest, Forza Horizon 1's probably my least favourite Forza game. Right behind Forza Horizon 3. Don't have a good track record with the Horizon games, do I? But this is the new car. Not quite as good looking as the GT500, but it is good looking. I love this generation of Mustang. I don't like old Mustangs, and I'm not a big fan of the newer ones, but these ones, oh, I love them so much. It sounds okay. Could be better, could be worse. No idea what it's meant to sound like. Very understeery and wobbly. It drives okay stock. Drives much better than I was expecting it to. Oh my god, it's A-Class. Doesn't this have like 1,000 horsepower? 920, 1,000 newton meters of torque. In A-Class. It drives pretty well, all things considered. That's interesting. Might be a rather fun car to use in A-Class. But we don't care about stock, do we? Let's go upgrade it. Right, I reckon this car's going to be a lot of fun. Mustangs do tend to be quite slidey. Now first, let's see if we've got... Oh, we've got one engine swap. The 7.2 V8. That's not the racing V8. Is that the 1,800 horsepower one? Oh, this might be exciting. I hope so. I'm going to be disappointed if it's not. Do we have any visual? We've got a bonnet. I reckon it is a generic drag racing looking thing. Oh look, we can remove the wing. How nice of them. That looks awful. Oh, you know what? That ain't too bad. Not sure how I feel about it. But it's not a generic drag racing bonnet. That's cool. You love to see it. Do we have any cool tyres? No. Right, so first of all, I want to see just how good this car is, straight line wise. So I'm just going to fully upgrade it. We've got spacers. Oh, lovely. Just fully upgrade all of this. This one doesn't keep the nice looking brakes, that's a shame. We've got drift suspension. Good. Right. I was worried that with it being a kind of cool special car, it wouldn't have drift suspension. But it does, that's good. Now how much power can we get out of the stock engine? Hopefully a good amount. I reckon about 1,300, 1,400. Oh, I think we're going to fall just short. Ah, we're just short of 1,300. Plenty of torque though. Let's drive it like this and see how good it is. Right, I did a little first gear limp just to get out of the festival because I hate the music. And it's raining. And we've got a lot of power going to the rear wheels. And I haven't tuned this at all. We might die. Oh god. It does not want to go straight. Drift car. Didn't intend on building a drift car, but I have. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't... This... Oh! Trying very hard not to die. And I do mean very hard. It does not drive well. At all. It sounds good whilst you crash, but you are going to crash. Bear in mind, this is without tuning. I'm sure if you tuned it, it would be just fine. But that engine swap has got me excited. Now, I try not to drift everything, but if that is the engine I think it is, we are in for a treat. Your ears aren't. It sounds awful if it's the one I think it is. But performance-wise, we are going to have some fun. Right, moment of truth. We're swapping this engine on, or we can turbo it. Haha, it is. For those of you who don't know, this is the engine from the RTR Spec 5. 1,876 horsepower. 1,875 Newton meters of torque. This is what we call a madness. And a death trap. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep it rear wheel drive. I will tune it though. Now before we get started with this top speed run, I must warn you, especially headphone users, be prepared to have your ears blown out by the most awful noise you're ever going to hear. It's not a good sounding engine. But it should be fast. I have given it a little tune, not some insane well thought out tune, but it should drive in a straight line now. Now let's see how fast it can go in a straight line. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have put this on drag tyres for this. Oh, it still pulls to one direction. Ah, right. Now I think we're dead. Let's try that again. The rain is not helping. Oh god, I can't drive this at all. I'm dedicated to keeping it rear-wheel drive, but it doesn't drive very well. 265, 270 is probably where it will max. It is fast. It's probably a fun drag car. Not going to be an insane drag car. The BAC Mono AE86 and Shelby Monaco will always destroy everything else. But it's fun. Now, I think it's only fair that we drift it. So, drift suspension, fully upgraded stock engine, because I cannot stand the sound of the RTR engine, as fun as it is. And a very basic tune. Locked the diff, softened it up a little bit. I'm hoping, and I feel like this is going to be a very fun car. I'm not expecting anything competitive in terms of scores for Drift Adventure or Drift Zones, because it is heavy. But I reckon it'll be a lot of fun. Let's give it a go. I've left it on race tyres as well, because otherwise I feel like it might be slightly too slippery. And I want to take it down the S-bends. And grip helps. Definitely down this drift zone. But it definitely wants to drift. Getting it to go sideways isn't hard. Now the question is, can it hold it? Gearing's not perfect, but it can definitely hold it. This is on race tyres and it feels like it's on sport tyres. Definitely an easy car to go sideways in. It could probably be much better than this, but the tune I put on it took like 3 minutes. And that was only because my game was being slow. I like it. This is what I wanted to use it for. This is what I wanted to use it for until I saw that it was A-class stock. That's a bit mad. It'll probably be fun in Rivals. I wasn't expecting it to be A-class, that's for sure. But I'm not complaining. That just means we've got more uses for it. Oh, I stalled it. That's embarrassing. I do like the noise of the stock engine, especially in comparison to the RTR one. This is a good car. I'm much happier to have this than the GT500, the new one. Wasn't a big fan of the new Shelby GT500. It's cool, but in Forza, it's kind of just a bit meh. Doesn't really have much use. It kind of just looks cool. That's about it. As far as I know, it's not really competitive in any class. Cool car to have, I suppose. But this was the one I was excited for. And I'm glad that I finally have it. Because this is the best generation of Mustang, and I'm slightly upset that we don't have just a standard 2005 Mustang GT. Because that would be awesome. But yeah, that will be it for this video. Been a bit slow on the videos. It might be a bit slow on the videos, I should say. Torben Tuesday, we got another one of those. And it looks like we're only getting 2 cars again. Next series. Minus the car pack, obviously. So it will only be 2 cars. So there won't be as many videos on new cars, but I will try and keep up with the videos. I've got a capture card plugged into my PlayStation 2. You never know. Maybe I'll do something with that. I know I do own quite a lot of racing games. And I like cars. So, look out for different games. Need for Speed, The Crew 2. You never know. But anyway, I'll stop waffling now. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.